Balikan naman po natin ngayon ang ulat ni Noel Perfecto kaugnay ng pagkakahuli ng leader ng investment scam firm.
Nasa kamay na ng Justice Department si Jacob Coco Amer Rasuman, Presidente at Chief Executive Officer ng NAD Auto Opinion Corporation matapos na arestuhin ng mga otoridad sa Cagayan de Oro City. Kinumpirma ito ni Secretary Laila de Lima sa isang press conference kung saan inihayag nito ang pagpapalabas ng warrants of arrest para sa 10 pang mga opisyales ng naturang kumpanya na sakot sa pyramiding scam, habang 9 naman sa mga ito ang kinasuhan ng syndicated staffa ng Special DOJ panel na binuo ng kalihim kamakailan.
Yesterday late afternoon, the judge issued warrants of arrest against the respondents in that case. As we speak, the NBI team, and assisted by PNP and Philippine Army, is now about to implement the warrant of arrest against Coco Rasuman, and I understand he has a brother who is also there in Marawi in their residence. Jerome is one of the respondents also. Jerome Amer Rasuman. Now we are trying to determine the exact whereabouts of the other respondents, meaning the father, former DPWH Undersecretary, and others. So they will be arrested now, but I cannot yet disclose for security reasons where Coco Rasuman will be brought after the arrest.
Kasama rin sa pinaaresto at kakasuhan ang dating Undersecretary ng Public Works and Highways na si Bashir Rasuman na tumatayong isa sa mga consultants ng Family Corporation. No bail ang rekomendasyon ni Judge Bonifacio M. Macabaya ng RTC Cagayan de Oro City para sa kasong syndicated staffa sa mga respondents sa scam. Kabilang sa mga pinaaresto sina Jeremy Manning Amer Rasuman, Executive Officer; J. Marie Amer Rasuman, Chief Financial Officer; Jamela Rasuman, Tumawis; Jalaima Rasuman, Manguran; Jerome Amer Rasuman, Operations Manager; Bashir Rasuman Jr., Assistant Operations Manager; Amer Tumawis, Key Accountants Manager; Princess Aliyah Tumawis Rasuman; Bashir Dimaampo Rasuman, Senior Consultant; at Emma Rasuman, Consultant. Ayon kay De Lima, paglabag sa Article 5, Paragraph 2-A ng Revised Penal Code na may kinalaman sa Presidential Decree 1689 o Syndicated Staffa ang isinampa laban sa mga ito. Samantala, tinanggap na ni Special DOJ Panel Chair, Senior Assistant State Prosecutor Edna Villanueva, ang affidavits ng 8 mga opisyales at Board of Directors ng Aman Futures Trading Philippines Incorporated na pag-aari ni Manuel Amalillo. Kasama ang kanilang mga abogado, dumating na maaga sina Edward Lim, Wilani Fuentes, Nazel Rodriguez, Ludix Lopez, William Gantan, Wenceslao Diroen, Connie Grace Panel at Marion Panel. Dahil dito, agad namang in-schedule sa December 5, 2012 sa Cagayan de Oro City ang unang pagdinig sa kasong syndicated staffa matapos na maibigay ng mga respondents ang kanilang mga salaysay. Matatandaan na una nang nagbigay ng kanilang affidavit sina Tapayan Jr. at Maria Donna Coime, mga complaints sa Aman Futures head na si Amalillo.
The continuation of the preliminary investigation of the case will be held on December 5, 2012 in Pagadian City, because some of the respondents involved in these cases are residents of Pagadian City. So, in order to give them opportunity to submit their respective counter affidavits, we have scheduled the continuation of the preliminary investigation there in Pagadian City on December 5. Since this is a simultaneous preliminary investigation of about 5 cases, so far there are 8 respondents who appeared for the preliminary investigation of this 5 cases.
Samantala, inanunsyo rin ni Villanueva na isa pang big-time swindling group na nambibiktima ng mga sundalo sa Cagayan de Oro City, Pagadian at iba pang mga lugar asara ng kagawaran. Para sa Telebisyon ng Bayan, ako naman si Noel Perfecto.